Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, this is going to be my low buy check-in for the month of June. I do these videos every month, and this is to keep in touch with you guys and let you know how I'm doing on my low buy, but also to keep myself in check, because sometimes I don't realize how much I've purchased or how much I've gotten in my collection until I see it kind of all written out and I sit to film these videos. So it's a good way of keeping myself in check, of keeping my low buy in check. This month is going to be slightly different, but we're going to get into that. In these videos, I will always tell you everything that I purchased, and this might not just be makeup, skincare, hair care. This might be other things in general. Like this month, it's something very different that is not makeup, skincare, or hair care. But I also let you know what I received in PR that month, because I don't feel like it's fair of me to be like, I'm on a low buy and I haven't bought any makeup this month if makeup is coming into my collection. I'm very thankful for that PR, but I always want to be honest with you about it. I'm also going to tell you everything that I wanted to purchase but didn't, old products that I've been absolutely loving, anything I might have gotten rid of, and just other things bringing me joy. And that last category is usually not at all makeup, skincare, hair care related, but just things that are making me happy that month. So let's jump into it. So this is going to be for the month of June. I can't believe June is already over. I'm sure everyone is saying that, but I feel like the summer is already flying by, and it's only technically been summer for like a week. First, let's talk about what I purchased. I did not purchase any makeup, skincare, hair care, even clothing this month. And I just want to state briefly that June has actually been quite a difficult month for me mentally, not for any specific reason, but just kind of overall generalized depression that came out to play. And usually if I'm in a really good mood, that's when I tend to purchase stuff. I'm not somebody who buys stuff when I'm down. I'm usually somebody who buys stuff when I'm up, if I'm being honest. So I didn't really spend that much money on like stuff this month, where most of my money went right here. Invisalign is not cheap, but the big thing that I did buy this month is I bought myself a walking pad and a standing desk. Everything, by the way, that I talk about is going to be linked in the description box down below. And I wanted to wait until I had it a little bit before I really talked about it. And I really, really like this one so far. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting used to actually like working while I'm walking, because the desk that I have, like, it's not like the highest quality, but it was a good price, if I'm being honest. And it's good for the price. It's just not as stable as I think I need it to be. I'm getting used to that, but the walking pad I really like. It has handrails if you need it, and it goes up so you can actually get up to a good jog. I feel like most walking pads go to like 4 miles an hour, and I think this one goes to 7 something. Really liking it so far, and I think the price is right. So if you're looking for a walking pad, this might be a good one for you, but that is literally like the only thing I purchased this month, which is kind of insanity to me. Now, in talking about PR, this is where things are going to be a little bit different this month. Usually what I do is I tell you about the PR I received, and then at the end, I tell you the total value of all of that PR. I do still have that calculated for myself, but I'm going to leave out the value this time. If it is something that you would like me to continue to do, please let me know in the comments down below. But I think that for now, I just want to leave that out, because I don't ever want this part of the video to come across like I am bragging to you all, because I genuinely am not. I am so thankful every time a brand sends me PR. But at the same time, I'm aware that it's not feasible for me to be like, you guys need everything on this list. I would never tell you need any makeup, by the way, when I know that the cost is high and the economy is absolute shit. But let's go ahead and talk about what I did receive, and I will do quick reviews for these. This part I'll probably go pretty quickly, because if I'm being honest, this was a rather PR heavy month for me. So I did receive 5 of the Kokie Gradient blushes. These are so cool. This one is my favorite. This color is Tender, and look how beautiful these are. These are just beautiful ombre blushes. They don't have any shimmer to them, so I didn't think I would like them because I'm not a big fan of matte powder blushes. These go on so smoothly and so pretty. I've really, really been enjoying these. The other one I like is this one, which is Bellissima. This one has more of like, this is a Linda blush right here, a brown tone, but there's also a pink, a kind of peach, and this cool one, which is like, let me open the lid of this one. So this is like pink, very light purple, and orange, but when you swirl them together, here, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I won't do this for everything, but it's just like a pretty, pretty color, and it's like a cool toned pink. I don't know how well you can see it. I didn't put the swatch on that hard, but yeah, I did receive 5 of these. I am really pumped with these. These are really, really cool. I feel like Koki is such an underrated brand. I'm really thankful they sent these over. I also received the Unearthly Cosmetics High Temp Palette. I've been using this way more than I thought I would. I've really been enjoying this. I do have a reel on my Instagram page using this. It's just been a lot of fun to play with. Like, and I'm kind of shocked. I've been using these kind of mauve-y tones way more than I was thinking that I would, because I'm not really a pink girl, but these complement these colors so well. It is such a neat balance, and these fiery colors, you already know I love those. But I was unexpectedly like loving these, and it also came with what I think is the sleeper hit of the collection, this bronzer. So I am not a powder bronzer girly usually. I like my cream bronzer. This one though has been a staple for me. I've been using this almost every single day, and I'm kind of shocked at that, to be honest. I thought the palette would be like my standout. It's this bronzer. It is so good, and it does have like a little bit of a shimmer to it. It does, so it's not a completely matte bronzer. Hope you can see the swatch there. This one is light. They also sent me fair, but it warms up the face so much. And yes, it does have a shimmer, but it's not glittery, so it doesn't emphasize texture on my face. I've just really, really been liking this one. So if you've been looking for a good bronzer, I would try it out. I want to say it's 16 bucks, which I think is reasonable. And I do have a code with them. Everything, again, is in the description box down below. But yeah, try this bronzer. If you like a powder bronzer, give it a shot. So the next two things that I received in PR, I'm going to list them by brand rather than by item, okay? First was Melt Cosmetics. So I am still blown away by the idea that Melt Cosmetics has any idea who I am and added me to their PR list. Like, that's been the ultimate dream for me. I think many of you who have followed my channel for any amount of time know that. But there was a period, I think, where I received a PR box from them 3 days in a row. I am so thankful for anything they send me, but I think that somebody might have just been kind of going into the back warehouse and going, give her this, and let's throw in this, because it wasn't new stuff. It was all older stuff. And I was like, this is awesome. I received all of the Slick waterline pencils. Holy crap. When I posted those on my Instagram story and showed what I had received, so many of you commented specifically about those Slick waterline pencils. You weren't kidding. They are the best waterline pencils I've ever used. Like, you blink and they're on your eye. I feel like I should apply one. Okay, I want to apply this one. This is in Rich Brown. So I want you to see, I'm going to hold it like far away. I want you to see how easily this goes on my waterline. Done. It is so richly pigmented. Ooh, that made the eye like super smoky. Ooh. Oh, I really like that. But it goes on in like a second. I'm barely touching it, so there's no irritation. Like, I can even talk as I'm doing it. Like, these are amazing. I feel like Melt Cosmetics sometimes comes out with these products that are not their usual, like, deep, dark, grungy vibes or something like that. And maybe they slip under the radar, but this is so damn good. Like, I really like that. But they sent those over. They sent some brow products over. They sent over, you know, some palettes. They just sent over a lot of stuff, and I'm so thankful for it. But I don't want to list every single thing because it was probably like 40 things. I'm a big liar. It was 24 things, but still, you guys, 24 things in 1 month. That was amazing. Also, Sigma. I'm going to post a picture here of what I received from Sigma. I know a lot of influencers received this. This was a beautiful box of all their, not all their lip stuff, but so much of their lip products, their balms, their oils, their masks, their liquid lipsticks, the creams, the bullet lipsticks, like glosses. I was blown away. Like, this is a package where I opened it up and definitely cried because I'm a big softie, but they are all so beautiful. Like, every time I try something where I'm like, okay, this is probably something I'll use once, sanitize, and give away to a friend. No, it's staying in my collection because they're all perfect. I'm so happy to have more of the Renew lip oils, especially. Those have been like key for me, especially, and I know I talk about this a lot, I'm sorry, but with Invisalign, like, it's very easy. Is there stuff on it now? It's very easy for bolder lipsticks to get on my Invisalign. So using a lip oil is much lower risk for me, and they feel so good. So to be honest, like, my lips themselves have never felt better. I was also lucky enough to receive a box from Surratt, and oh my gosh, I did do a video on that, and I will link it right up here if you guys want to take a look. Let me grab the stand out. I've talked about Surratt before, especially how much I love their liquid liner. Like, it's the only liquid liner I use right now, period, even though I have a bunch. But these are what really surprised me. So these are the, I still can't pronounce it quite. Artistic, it's Artist, I-Q-U-E. Artistic. It's the liquid highlighters, okay? They sent me 2 shades. They sent me Frou Frou, which has kind of a pinky tone to it. Let me put this on my hand and hopefully you'll be able to see. Yeah, you can see that instant glow, but these don't look glittery. They don't look, I don't know, they just look perfect. By the way, you twist up the color and they're perfect. And over here is Lame. So you can see Lame is definitely more of a gold tone, whereas Frou Frou's popping right now though. Frou is definitely a lot more pink. These are the standout item from Surratt for me right now. 100%. They are so, so pretty. I do have a code with them where you can get some money off. Like, I believe it's 15% off even. I really like these. And I found that like one twist goes a long way. I want to put some Lame on. I want to do it every time. Look, so one twist doesn't put out much. I already do have some highlighter on. So I do have that on. But this, like, you can layer this over literally anything. Like, look, these are just so incredibly beautiful. And I feel like I don't see people talking about these as much as I would like. So if you like a liquid highlighter, give these a shot. I also got and have played with the Nomad Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. I've said this before, but this is another palette that kind of surprised me because when I first opened it, I thought it looked not quite pastel, but I kept saying melon, where it's like the shades were just, there you go, were slightly muted to me. When I tried it on though, I loved it. Like, I did a look using all these blues and purples and I freaking loved it. Like, I've had so much fun playing with this palette. I've done like 3 or 4 looks with it at this point, and I've only had it in my hands for like 2 weeks. And considering that I have a good amount of makeup, if I picked up a palette 3 or 4 times, you know I like it. But yeah, this is just like, again, it's one that surprised me and I really, really enjoy it. I feel like it really represents that kind of beachy vibe. Like, I want to be sitting on a beach under a striped umbrella. It must be striped or else it doesn't count. And I would like to have a cooler with me with the bologna sandwich in it on white bread with mustard. Are you unfollowing me yet? That's the kind of beach vibes this gives me. This gives me like you just laying on the beach all day with a book kind of vibes. You know what I mean? And I just really enjoy it. From Cleona Cosmetics. So I can't remember. Okay, wait, I think it was these 3. Yes, okay, so they sent me 3 more of their fruit lighters. These are so much fun. Let me see. I'll swatch them on this hand. So first we have Pucker. These are so pretty, by the way. Like, it's so hard to show, but let me see if I can do a good swatch of Pucker for you. Oh my God. Look how intensely shiny these are. These are just like when they catch the light. And this one is yellow, but it has like slight green hints to it. Then the next shade that I have is Tart, which has purple tinges to it, which you almost can't see. Like, no, you can see it when you first open it, but Tart is right next to it. Look at that. Like, I cannot believe how incredibly reflective all these are. They are next level. And then we have, what is this color? Juicy, which can't get open. Juicy has an orangey tint to it. Like, it literally looks like orange juice. So let me see if I can, yep, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, these are so pretty. So of course you can use these as highlighters. I think that's actually what it's intended, but I use these more as eyeshadows because they are just, they're so, 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 so pretty. It's so funny. Just as I'm doing this, I saw a notification pop up from Maggie, who is one of the owners of Cleona. And yeah, that's insane to me as well. Let me show you the other 2 while I'm at it. So Tangy is like a lighter green. It almost has like minty vibes to it. And I'm going to put that right here. Oh, I love that color. I love it. I love it. But my favorite by far is Sour. So Sour is a Linda color. It is like perfectly like an ugly green, I would almost call it. And let's see if I can put this one here. Yep. Look how shiny and reflective my hand is. Are you jealous? These are amazing though. I feel like, again, these are something that kind of slipped under the radar, but they are so reflective and shiny and just stunning. Okay, I'm gonna put these away, but love them. The next thing I received was from Self-Made. So this is a brand that I first discovered at the Creators and Friends trip when we went to New Orleans. And they sent me kind of a restock of what we used there. So these are the ones that I received there, but now I have backups and I'm so damn happy. I even cleaned these off for you because these have been in my bathroom. This has not left my shower. So this is the True Grit Resilience Scrub. They say it's for scalp and body. I have not tried this on my scalp, I'll be honest, but this is fantastic for the body. It is not a horribly abrasive scrub. It feels so nice on the skin. And when you're done, I feel a difference every time. I actually have been using this every time I shower. I feel like it's really made my skin soft, but I feel like what's made my skin the most soft is the combination of these two. So this is the Corrective Experience Comfort Cream. This is a very like unique, it's so funny. It looks like I haven't used anything, but it's because a little goes a long way. This is like almost a jelly. Do you hear it? It's almost a gel type formula, but there are some body gels that when I apply them, I feel like they kind of pill up on the skin, or I don't like the way they feel. This not only sinks in, it makes my skin feel good for like 48 hours afterwards. It's amazing. And I don't know if it's just the combination of these two, but all I know is that I have been using both of these simultaneously and my skin feels amazing right now. So, okay, if I was going to recommend one of these two, I think it would have to be this comfort cream because my skin, again, it feels so soft right now. Like I showered this morning and my skin feels like a freaking little baby. And I have very dry skin. I also have very bumpy skin on the back of my arms and it soothes that. This is fan-freaking-tastic. I do want to talk about one melt product by itself because this is the release they came out with this month, which again, like I feel like the running theme of my PR this month is maybe I wasn't necessarily excited about it until I tried it. This is the prime example of that. So this is the Damage Control Ultra Hydrating Lip Mask. I was like, cool, a lip balm. That's great, super duper. I've already used like half this tube and it has been in my purse since the day I got it and it is not leaving. Okay, this is $16 I think for the tube and I immediately need backups because it's so good. So it is a thicker lip mask, but it's not as thick as like one of the ones in a pot. Okay, you squeeze it out the top and I don't know if you could tell, but I am putting like a little bit of force to it and it has a very, very, very light pink tone to it. You won't see this on the lips. And the scent is watermelon, but it is so incredibly hydrating. Like I love this at night especially, but I also love it just during the day when I want to refresh. Like I always do lip liner. Sometimes I will do just lip liner and this at this point. And again, my lips feel so good this month because I've really been treating them well. I feel like this has been a big component of why my lips feel good though. So if you're looking for a lip balm, a new lip balm, I really, really love this. Again, these are not like, it's not like you can buy it in 84 colors or something like that. The color is not the point of this. The intense hydration is, and I love it. I also got a package for the first time from Pacifica. They sent me 3 things in their hairline. So these two I have not used yet. One of them is the Best Day Ever Dry Shampoo and Volumizer. And this is the 11-in-1 Magical Leave-In Treatment for Dry and Damaged Hair. Very curious to try those. This I've tried like 2 or 3 times. This is the Big Waves Soft Hold and Volume Hairspray. I did use it today on my curls and I feel like this is really nice. Now it is a softer hold like it says. So it's not, you know, a crispy feel. It's not a strong hold. The smell is strong. If you do not like vanilla, you will not like this, but I like it. And I feel like the smell lasts. So my hair smells fresh and it feels good. Like I feel like it feels pretty soft. Like, I don't know, my hair was pinned straight this morning and now I feel like it's looking a little cute. So I'm super excited to try these two, but I've liked this. And then finally, I've been talking for like 20 minutes and I haven't brought these up yet, but I got a little baby package from Milk Makeup. This is only like the 2nd package I've ever gotten from Milk. And I get so excited every time because I really like the brand, but they sent me 2 of the cooling, what did they call? Cooling Water Jelly Tint the cheek and lip stains that everyone was freaking out about like 4 or 5 months ago. So today, for the first time, I decided to use Chill, and I put it under my tinted moisturizer, and I feel like you can still see it come out. This is my first time using it. So far, so good. I do think that there's a learning curve to these, personally. Now, if you don't remember these are the ones that look like you should be eating them. They look like a push pop, and they are, I mean, my finger's already stained. It is hella stained, but like where you can, I'm trying to see if I can block this there, where they're wiggly. They're all wiggly and they are a stain. So yeah, I tried putting it under my foundation. I saw Allie Glines do that and I really liked the effect it had on her. And so far, I really like it. If you have tips and tricks for how to use these best, how you like using them, let me know. And they also sent me, which I haven't used yet, but let's use it right now. This is the Hydro Grip Refresh Spray, or the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So you can use this, yeah, to just boost your hydration. And let's give this a shot. So I'm going to shake this up because it looked a little separated. Ooh, I like the mist on this. It's, ooh, super fine mist. That feels really nice. I can't speak to like boosting hydration. I think it makes my skin looks pretty good, but yes, so far so good. So that was everything I received in PR this month. I know it was a lot. As far as items that I wanted to buy but did not, nothing. There was nothing that I wanted to buy so badly this month that like I put it on my list. And if you know me, you know I have a running list on my phone of makeup purchases or hair purchases that I want to buy. And I usually keep them on that list for a little bit. And if I still want to buy it, then I'll go ahead and do it. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing, and I don't know why. It's not that anything didn't appeal to me. I think, honestly, a lot of it for me had to do with the fact that, like, I was getting makeup in. So I wasn't, like, desperately focused on some other makeup products. But I want to know in the comments down below, okay? Take a second, pause the video. Let me know in the comments, what did you want to purchase this month, but you didn't? And that doesn't mean you're not going to purchase it. It just means you haven't done it yet. Let me know. Let me know what makeup purchases are like intriguing you, or hair care, or skin care, or clothing, or dog toys. I don't care. Just let me know. Old products I've been loving. I have 2 of them. So the first one is something that I've already enjoyed, but it just kind of went into the back of my collection. And then I saw my friend Betty Jean using this in a video kind of recently, and I picked it back up again, and I haven't put it down since. This is the Nomad Air Face Mist. I loved the Nomad Air Skin Collection. I feel like a lot of people just didn't really talk about it. I loved it. I used that, the moisturizer up till it was absolutely gone. This is something I used once in a while, but Betty Jean used this in her video as like skin prep, like after her skincare and before makeup. And I've been doing the same thing and really liking the results. I feel like it just gives an added boost of hydration. This is another one where the mist is really, really nice. Like it's still hanging in the air. I want to just mist my face all the time. But it feels really good on the skin. Like there are good skincare ingredients in here. It doesn't have a heavy scent. And I feel like it's really good for me to put it on right before my foundation. So I've been loving that. Another thing that I've really been liking, and I feel like this isn't fair, so I do apologize. This is something that Melt sent me, okay? That, you know how I told you they went into the back room and were just like, give her this and this? This is not only discontinued, this is nowhere to be found on the website. If I can find it on a resale site, I will link it for you. But you guys, the number of times I've used this month. So what is this officially called? This is called the Kaleidoscope Body Glitter Pot. This is straight glitter in like a gel formula, and it catches the light so beautifully. It is like kind of a chunkier glitter. Oh, I don't want to use that much. Here, let me put it on my hand so you can see. It is so gorgeous and reflective. Now, you're supposed to not put this around the immediate eye area, so I put it immediately around my eye area. Guys, it is Pride Month still when I'm filming this. It is June, and body glitter and face glitter is a thing that I did all month. So I wore the hell out of this and will continue to. I'm kind of crazy about how tightly I want to always keep this because I don't want it to dry out. I'm disappointed I never tried this when the collection came out. So this came out with the Electrip collection, as you can tell from the packaging, and I was never interested in it. And now, of course, that I can't get more, I'm desperate for more. For what I got rid of this month, you guys just wait for my empties video. I don't know if that counts as things I've gotten rid of. I have used up so many products this month. So many products. Like my drawer where I keep my empties is so full, I had to move on to a second drawer. Like I'm really trying to go through products instead of purchasing more. And I think that's a big reason why I didn't make really any purchases this month of like skincare or hair care, is because I'm using what I have, which makes me really happy. I do feel really accomplished at that. And it's all stuff, like for the most part, stuff that I love. There are a few things in there that I abandoned ship and was like, I don't have time to use shitty products, so I'm getting rid of you. That's for the other video. So just wait for the empties video that's coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, I got rid of a whole lot of products this month by just using them up. As far as things bringing me joy. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, June was for some reason a more difficult month for me mentally, and I can't really put a finger on why. It's not like it was for any specific reason or anything like that, but just, you know, my generalized depression kind of hit me this month a little bit hard. So I tried to do a lot of things for myself, like taking walks, but for the past like 2 weeks on the East Coast, if you're an East Coaster, you know, our temperatures have been like 100 and above, and walking outside, not feasible for me at that temperature. So the walking pad has brought me joy, but also we have a membership to a pool, okay? And this is only the second year we've had it. Last year, I went in the pool once, and it was the day before it closed for the season, because that's how long it took for me to feel comfortable going into the pool, because it was so damn cold. But because this heat wave, I've gone to the pool like 3 times already just this month, and it has been lovely. I have really enjoyed it. I'm usually not a swimming pool person, especially if there's tons and tons of kids. It's just not my journey, but I've really, really been loving it. So that's been making me happy. And also I have 3 trips coming up that I'm looking forward to. So I am the type of girl who, when I plan a trip, the biggest excitement for me is just looking forward to it. Like I love having a trip to look forward to. And the fact that I have 3 coming up is insane to me. One of them is a trip with just Tim and I, and I'm so excited for that one. I'm definitely vlogging on that trip. It's a place I've never been. We are actually going to the Virgin Islands. We're going to the Virgin Islands. I'm very excited. I don't know if I've actually said that on camera yet, but I'm very excited for that. Another time I am going on a short, like 48-hour trip with a few girlfriends. You'll definitely see more about that as well. And then in yet another one, I am going on a trip with some familiar faces if you watch YouTube. So keep an eye for that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it has not been a bad month. It's been a good month. I've felt, you know, very loved. I've had a lot of cool events that I've done. I've got even more events coming up as I'm filming this. So things overall are good. And I can feel kind of my depression lifting a little bit, which is what makes me really happy. I'm really hoping that there will be a vlog in July. There was not in June. And I just want to take you guys on this journey with me. So that's it. Before you go away, I would love to ask 2 favors of you. Number 1, if you like it, hit the thumbs up button as always. But number 2, please leave a comment down below and let me know, do you enjoy hearing about the dollar value of PR received? I understand why so many would. I understand why so many wouldn't. I would love to know your opinion on that specifically. Or if you don't feel like commenting about that, comment and tell me something that you're looking forward to right now. Whatever it is, maybe it is 10 years down the road, maybe it is 10 minutes from down the road. Like, tell me about something you're looking forward to. I would love to know all about it. I would love to celebrate with you. But that's it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always, and forever, guys, I really, really mean this when I say this every single time. Like every time I get up the words to say this, my heart swells a little bit. I love you so much with my whole heart, and you are super, super freaking rock stars. You guys really do mean the world to me. You guys lift me up daily, and I hope that I do the same for a few of you. I really do love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.